Hello dinosaurs, I'm Dan and today I'm super excited because we are going to take a look at 3 brand new Nanmu Studio T-Rex. And take a look at this, we are going to review this right in front of this dinosaur shelf, okay? And later on, I'm going to show you guys every single one of the Nanmu Studio dinosaurs that we have. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so the first T-Rex that we are going to take a look at is actually this translucent T-Rex. It looks super cool. So let me just cut this bag open with my trusty pair of scissors. And let's get this T-Rex out of the bag. Okay, let's take a look at this. So it comes with a little figure right over here. Okay, it looks like Owen doing the hand signal to command the Velociraptors. Yeah, gonna place this right over here and take a look at this beautiful and amazing looking T-Rex. So I feel this is super cool, super awesome. I'm not too sure whether you're able to repaint this, but this definitely looks super realistic and very unique, I must say. I mean, not realistic. So you can actually move the jaw, and if you take a look at the teeth, they're actually super sharp. And you can see, you can actually slightly see through this figure. Looks so nice, so unique. I'm gonna display this in my new dinosaur shelf. Yep, and speaking of my new dinosaur shelf, I'm super excited because we are moving to a new place next month, and I will do a shelf tour, house tour as well. So these are 2 different T-Rex in 2 different colors, I suppose. So that is actually Alpha Ba Wang Long. Okay, I think they could be the same, I'm not too sure. So let's open this up. Okay, oops. Alright, let's get it out from the box. It's actually very difficult for me to do this unboxing right here, but it's fine. We will get through this together. Okay, so let me just place this right on the table. So it comes with a beautiful collector's card right over here, which contains information about the T-Rex and a beautiful painting behind. Looks super nice. Okay, this is nicely wrapped, protected in this foam box. Okay, black foam box, and it comes with another figure, but this time it is not translucent. Just gonna put this on the floor for now, and let's get the figure out from this black foam box. There you go. This looks super nice. This will actually go very well with the Spinosaurus. Okay, if you take a look at this, I'm going to place it right over here. Okay, seems like it is not able to stand really well. Okay, but that's still okay. So I'm gonna bend down and take the Spinosaurus and do a comparison. You're gonna move this pair of scissors away. Let's place this T-Rex over here. Okay, and the Spinosaurus. So in terms of the size, I think they are super proportionate, super realistic. If you take a look, the Spinosaurus is actually slightly taller. Looks so good together. Okay, let me just adjust my camera for a while and let's take a closer look at this. I'm gonna put this away for now. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful T-Rex. It is so nicely painted. I'm gonna place this camera stand slightly in front. So take a look at this, beautifully sculpted. These dinosaur figures are actually sculpted based on the Jurassic Park T-Rex. Rexy for sure. Wow, it's so difficult to open this. It's actually like stuck super hard to open. Is there like a band holding it? I don't think so, but we'll figure this out later on. In terms of detailing, I would say it's very fantastic. You can see multiple creases across the body, plenty of scaling done across the body as well. Wrinkles on the underside of the neck, very well defined muscles, bird-like claws, beautiful. This entire figure is so brilliant. I must say this is definitely one of the better T-Rex I've seen. Still trying to open this. It's super tight and I don't want to actually... Is it supposed to be stuck? I'm not too sure. Okay, there you go, finally. This is opened up. But I feel this is like slightly damaged on the sides. I'm not too sure. Yeah, probably. But take a look at the realistic teeth coated with a gloss to represent the wetness. Beautiful. Okay, so let's place this side by side and let's take a look at the other T-Rex, okay? Okay, let's open this up. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this. It's the exact same card. That's fine. But this time we have a green colored T-Rex. Another human figure which is exactly the same. Throw this on the floor. Let's get the T-Rex out. Okay, this is actually being restrained by this little rubber band over the jaw and snout, and it's slightly stuck as well, but that's fine. And once again, it's super difficult to open the jaw, as you guys can see. Extremely difficult. Let's do a very quick comparison before we take a look at all the other Nanmu Studio figures. So we have the Mosasaurus right behind with the Spinosaurus, and this is the T-Rex. So which one do you guys prefer? Which one do you guys like more? Please let me know at the comment section below. Do you like the green one more or the brown one more? To be honest, I like both. They are both equally fantastic. So these are basically the 3 different T-Rex that Nanmu Studio has produced. Super happy with it. So it's time for us to actually take a look at all the different Jurassic World inspired figures by Nanmu Studio, okay? Every single one of them is actually super heavy. So I'm gonna place the T-Rex over here. So we have 3 beautiful T-Rex. Hopefully it doesn't fall. If one falls, the rest will fall as well. Okay? So let's take a look at this. Okay, let's get this piece out. With the Mosasaurus. Let me just hold on first. Let me just take a look at this. So this is the Mosasaurus. Not too sure whether you guys have seen my review on this. Okay, it is super realistic. It looks very nice, but the paint job on this figure, it's extremely sloppy. If you take a look at the blades over here, so this is actually pretty disappointing. And the material of this is actually hollow. So, you know, many people were actually saying that this figure could actually be made from pipes, plastic pipes. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this Carnotaurus right over here. Okay, this is a beautiful Carnotaurus. It's red in color. There are 2 of them. Another one, it's where is the other one? It's right on top. So it's a green Carnotaurus. I mean, this is a reddish Carnotaurus. I'm gonna stretch myself to reach out to the other Carnotaurus, which is right over here. This is slightly green. Alright, you can see a slight tint of green across the body. Beautiful. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the Indoraptor. So the Indoraptor also came in 2 different color variations. This is the original black Indoraptor. Of course, they did not call this the Indoraptor. They call it the Velociraptor. and they called this the Apostle's Nightmare, which is a very nice name. I feel this is actually white in color, looks super cool and super realistic, super awesome. I feel this looks really fearful, so scary actually. Next up, let's take a look at the Indominus Rex over here. Okay, take a look at this. This is a beautiful Indominus Rex, but this Indominus Rex only came in one color. Okay, it only comes in one color, and it has a movable tail. You can actually sculpt this tail in different directions that you want, so it looks very cool. I'll place this right over here, but in terms of the size, you can see it actually looks slightly smaller than the T-Rex, which is, I feel, could be a little bit more realistic if they actually made the Indominus Rex slightly bigger. Okay, next up, we have another one which is over here. This is slightly less common, I would say. Not many people actually reviewed this. This is actually a head sculpt of the Indominus Rex. Beautiful. Yeah, you can actually use this as a paperweight. So the Indominus Rex was named the Berserker Rex by Nanmu Studio. Of course, they can't really use the official name, otherwise there will be legal issues. Okay, let's take a look at other Nanmu Studio figures. Oh my goodness, you know, I told you guys, right, if one falls, the rest will fall as well. So I'm gonna remove one of this just to be safe. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm gonna move this T-Rex behind, okay, and the Indominus Rex in front of the T-Rex, so we have a bit more space over here. Okay, let's take a look at this Sinoceratops. So in case that you guys do not know, the Pachyrhinosaurus from Mattel was actually named Sinoceratops at first. So that was a mistake from Mattel, but they're actually coming out with a new Sinoceratops. And this one right here looks amazing. It looks very brilliant. In fact, I feel this is like one of the best figures from Nanmu Studio. So they came in two different colors as well. One is a brown Sinoceratops, and the other one is the green Sinoceratops, which is right behind the Spinosaurus. Take a look at this. Okay, are there any more Nanmu Studio figures? I'm not too sure. I think there isn't any more, but maybe I should do a very quick introduction of all the figures right over here. Okay, shall we? I mean, if you guys want, I'm gonna do it right now. We have a little T-Rex, baby T-Rex. Okay, young T-Rex, I would say, not really baby. Okay, what else? We have a gigantic T-Rex, and this one is a classic Papo T-Rex. Looks amazing, but I would say the one from Nanmu Studio is actually equally impressive. If you take a look at these two together, they look amazing together. Which one do you guys feel it's a better T-Rex figure or model? Let me know down below. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. Let's move the camera in a little bit. Take a look at all these figures. So we have the Apatosaurus right over here, Oviraptor, Iguanodon, and all these are from Papo. And to be frank with you, Papo is actually my favorite brand among all the dinosaur brands for figures and models. Yeah, it's my most favorite brand personally. Okay, and we have a very cool looking, I think this is a Pentaceratops. I may be wrong, I could have forgotten. So this is amazing. And it's actually standing on two legs. Amazing stuff. Okay, the huge Sauropod right behind is actually the Huanghe Titan from PNSO. And speaking of PNSO, I haven't been in contact with them for the longest time. I actually know some of them in the company, and they were super nice. They sent me plenty of figures to review for free, many of them for free. Okay, it's a Dimorphodon from Peppo, which is one of my most favorite figures in terms of prehistoric flying reptiles. Yep, because it's beautifully painted. I love the colors. Next, we're gonna move over here. Okay, let's zoom in over here. Okay, so right over there we have the Ceratosaurus from Peppo, and that's an Allosaurus from Peppo. Beautiful figure, but this figure of mine, it has difficulty standing. Okay, so right at the corner we have a Peppo Carnotaurus, and right behind we have a Ceratosaurus from Rebel. That is an amazing figure. And this beautiful tree from Collectae, a Pteranodon which is right on top, that's from Peppo as well. And it's the latest addition from Peppo. This is actually a Goggosaurus, a very intricate, beautifully crafted figure. Beautiful, but I would actually like Peppo to produce a much bigger figure than this. Right at the back we have a Cryolophosaurus. Okay, oops, that's my land. Okay, we have a Cryolophosaurus right behind. We have a Velociraptor from Rebel, and that's a Dilophosaurus and a beautiful Carnotaurus. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to get this Carnotaurus to show you guys. It's one of my most favorite figures. Super hard for me to reach because, you know, there's a table right in front. So this is a beautiful Rebel Carnotaurus. It's amazing, really beautiful. And take a look at the color of the tongue. It's so unique. They actually gave it a blue paint across the tongue. And this figure is very well detailed. I'm not too sure about the sculpt. Not a huge fan of the sculpt, but you know, this is one of the best Carnotaurus, to be really honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna place this right back later on. Okay, so you can take a look at some other figures right over there. I feel I should just carry the camera around. Okay, so this is much easier. So what do we have over here? We have a Pachyrhinosaurus, and this is from Peppo. And that's a Parasaurolophus from Peppo as well. And this is a... I have no idea how to pronounce this, you know, until now. Tapushuera. I feel, you know, I could have got the pronunciation wrong, but that's a beautiful Therizinosaurus. And what about this? This is a Euhalolopus from PNSO. Archaeopteryx, is that one? I think so. So I actually placed this right on top of this tree, and this tree is from Collectae. This is a beautiful tree. I love it. And there's a T-Rex from PNSO, a Baryonyx from Peppo. This figure wasn't well received because many people feel that the sculpt, the posture of this figure, it's unrealistic, and I can understand why. And this is an Acrocanthosaurus. This used to be, or rather should I say, still is one of my most favorite figures from Peppo. I would actually name this as my top 3 most favorite figures from Peppo, Acrocanthosaurus. And they released a repainted version of it, and I definitely must get it. Yep. And that's a Quetzalcoatlus, huge figure of it. Seldom can you find such a huge figure of Quetzalcoatlus. In the top row, we have a PNSO Triceratops, and this is an Acrocanthosaurus from Rebel, beautiful figure. King T-Rex from Rebel as well, beautiful, amazing, magnificent figure. And the first T-Rex from PNSO, yep, Master T-Rex, if you have watched Little Green Pea. And these are the two Spinosaurus. Yep, with a juvenile Spinosaurus right behind and the adult one. Over here we have a couple of smaller figures from Vitae. Okay, yep, and the one in the middle, it's a Silophysis, I think. And for this two, I can't really remember the name, so if you guys know, do let me know, okay? So this one right here, is that a Sinoceratops? Nope, I can't remember the names, so I want you guys to help me out to name all these figures right over here. That's definitely a Pachycephalosaurus, so we don't need help for that. Okay, back to the first row. Back to the first row with the Giganotosaurus from Vitae. This is an amazing figure. It comes with a super realistic base. If you take a look at this portion here, it actually looks so realistic. It looks like it is actually really wet, but it's actually made up of some resin. So it's beautiful. Over here we have another T-Rex. This is a running T-Rex from Peppo, not the original version, but a repainted version, and with a beautiful Brachiosaurus which looks so amazing. Okay, back over here we have an Apatosaurus, Oviraptor, and Iguanodon. So basically it's my shelf, and I'll be saying goodbye to this shelf very soon because I'll be moving to a new place. And I can't bring this shelf along. You know, it's very sad. This shelf, I actually custom made this just to house this Huanghe Titan. So I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to house this Huanghe Titan again in future in my shelf, but that's fine. You know, that's fine. Okay, so let me know down below which one is your most favorite figure. You know, which one do you guys like more, the green one or the brown one? And I'll be happy to answer your questions, okay? Thanks, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for the next video. Subscribe if you haven't do so, and make sure we hit 1 million subscribers before October, okay? Goodbye.